Yes, so good morning everyone. Welcome to TradeClue demo session or the weekly webinar basically. Uh, Check now, I've started the, is that clear? I've unmuted myself. So basically this weekly webinar we are conducting from past few weeks basically. So the main agenda of such sessions are to go through all the alerts or all the strategies basically once again for the new demo clients as well as for the existing ones. So basically in these sessions, we'll try to understand what all we have, what all trades were given, or plus a new feature which we had started, that is the positional alert. So we'll go through those as well, like how we can trade those alerts, as well as what is the accuracy, what is the ROI, or how much risk you can keep it, or how to trade SL and everything. So all those queries will be discussed along with the new IDs which have been joined prior week. So it will be kind of a Q&A session. Some guys are joining in. For the new guys, will just give you a quick overview. Like, quick overview देते हैं हम TradeClue का. So TradeClue is basically a analytical tool. So basically, it is for intraday, plus it is for positional as well and index trading as well. So index trading, we are bringing the alerts, live alerts on index trading from next month itself. So next month or within a quarter, we are starting. So currently we are forward testing these index alerts, and plus positional alerts we have already started. So we'll try to see what all alerts have come through this week. So through this week, as in from 4th of July to 8th or so, I also so the first was there. So last session was around on Thursday. So we'll try to check all those alerts. So the new guys who have subscribed for a demo version, the main agenda is to, it's not a software, it is a web link. So I hope you have this web link. So you'll be directly log into your system. Once I log into my system, you'll be getting this user interface. तो जब भी आप log in करोगे आपके system में, तो आपको एक user interface दिखाई देगा आपके सामने. तो basic एक हम quick overthrough करते, walk through करते, फिर हम हमारे ये week के alerts या what all alerts we got this week, we'll start going through them as well. So basically, just to give you a quick intro, कि हमारे TradeClue में basically two types of alerts are coming during the market. So one are live alerts and one is after market alerts, which you can see. So the live alerts are basically which are strategies which are coded for the live market trading. So live market में जब भी हम trade करेंगे तो उस हिसाब से वो अलर्ट जनरेट होगा. तो अलर्ट जनरेट अभी एज इन आई एम सीइंग कि एक जनरल अलर्ट है, एक प्रो अलर्ट है. तो सिमिलर वेज it will be pro alerts are basically those alerts which we are giving it to the client. So pro alerts will be quite less. So आज अगर हम pro alerts आज का देखा जाए तो एक Apollo Hospital was one pro alert which was generated, which was actually not triggered as we were trying to sell below the swing low, whatever it was. So basically all those guidance where to exit the trade or where to exit flat. So all those guidance will be provided. And that's some part. So on the left hand side, we have the dashboard, that is the drawing tool. So drawing tool, the charting tool. So basically TradeClue will give you live market alerts. So live market alerts as well as the prices which you are seeing are on lifetime or on live market basis. So जो भी live market में prices currently चल रहे हैं, that will be the same price which will be reflected. So you can use it as a charting tool. Plus you can use it as an analytical tool. अभी analytical tool मतलब क्या? So basically we are providing some levels, technical levels, जैसे options levels हो गए या resistance support levels हो गए. So we are providing that as well. So we can trade as per that as well. कि चलो ये green dots आ गए, so we are planning to buy. Red dots आ गए. So as we had discussed in a prior session, like how useful can be the green dots and red dots, and how we can also trade over them without any system based alert. So yeah, basically green dots or red dots coming directly onto the strategy stuff. So basically green dots or red dots. So green dots are simple. Green dots are buying pressure. So these are basically live market OI. तो जब भी लाइव मार्केट में अगर ओआई जनरेटेड है कोई प्राइस पॉइंट पे, तो ओआई का बिल्टअप है या बेसिकली उधर शॉर्ट कवरिंग लॉन्ग अनवाइंडिंग है, तो वहां पे ये डॉटेड लाइंस दे विल स्टार्ट जनरेटिंग. नाउ वंस दिस डॉटेड लाइंस आर जनरेटेड, इट इज नॉट लाइक आते ही आई एम गोइंग टू डायरेक्टली ट्रेड ऑन दैट स्ट्रक्चर. So as if suppose Nifty is started giving me green dots over here, so should I trade? So that is a no. So basic agenda is green dots plus your execution pattern. As I have been saying since the first session of our weekly webinar, that if you are trading green dots and red dots, try to see if there is an execution pattern being made. So green dots plus your execution pattern or any level. So basically, say TradeClue levels or TradeClue these features like red box and red box, green box, bands, and all those things. They are kind of an indicator which we are trying to make it simple for the trader to trade breakouts and trade reversals. But the agenda is to you need to have clear cut. So if you're trading on the levels, if you're trading on the this thing, you need to know certain agenda of like price action analysis or certain knowledge of your technical analysis like double bottom or NY pattern or breakout pattern you need to have if you are trading on charts. For those guys who are not into the markets, so जो basically directly बस उनको buy price चाहिए, sell price चाहिए, stop loss चाहिए, try to be connected over a WhatsApp group, premium WhatsApp group, plus we have a demo WhatsApp group for 2 weeks time period. So you can directly connect over to that. So we are there to guide you guys to where to keep your SL, where to keep your this thing, your entry points and all those things, where to keep your trailing assets. So उनके लिए तो वो है, but जो basically they are trading from the tool, try to understand कि use these features along with your technical analysis logic. So if you're molding both of these together, if you're merging both of these together, it will be quite beneficial to you guys. So if I'm trading, suppose if I want to trade these green dots, wait for your L1, L2 kind of lower lows. And then if you are saying it is a neckline over here. So if you're trading double bottom, you need to know where to trade your double bottom or where to trade your double top. So you need to know that simple chart patterns. Now, obviously, I'm not going to discuss the chart patterns over here, but you need to know all those things. So execution patterns along with green and red dots. So that will be the crux to go ahead with your trade. So whenever you are trying to see how to trade the breakout, so if you are a breakout trader, अगर आप charts पे simply अगर आप चार्ट्स पे सिंपली अगर ब्रेकआउट ट्रेडिंग करना चाहते हो तो बेसिक एजेंडा वो होगा कि ट्राई टू ट्रेड ब्रेकआउट्स इन दो स्टॉक्स विच आर गॉन इनटू कंसोलिडेशन. तो जो स्टॉक्स कंसोलिडेशन जोन में, कंसोलिडेशन एज इन जो स्टॉक्स साइडवेज जोन में, ना हाउ आई विल गेट दिस साइडवेज जोन वाले स्टॉक्स or those consolidation stocks. So I'll just go on to aftermarket. So the levels which you see on TradeClue, ये basically update होते around 7 p.m. or so, 7 to 6 p.m. or so every day, every evening basically. It gets updated for the next day. So once the levels are updated, so they are for the, so updated levels as in the updates will be for max call OI. So new levels for daily resistances, DR, DS. So all those detailed description is given in this document. So this document, if I click, I'll get to know what are these what are these abbreviations. Basically, DR stands for daily resistance. So in detail, we have mentioned over here. So basically, if I want to see, if I want to trade a day prior my breakout trades, I'll just check where are the green and red boxes. So earlier session also we have discussed this strategy of breakout. So red boxes will stand for have large selling zone. Basically, green boxes will stand for buying zone. If the price is breaching this red box, if it's opening near the red box and then it is starts going on the upper side, I'm interested to buy. If it opens near the green box and then it is going below the green box, I'm interested to sell. So this is a simple strategy which every demo client or जो भी नए added clients है, basically जो भी नए added participants है, they can follow this. Even if you have simple basic agenda knowledge of this thing, technical analysis, you can go ahead with the trades. But the agenda is to start checking out this alert. So if I want to check the best breakout stocks, so एक दिन पहले जब मैं analysis के लिए I will be there on my screen. I'll see कि which are the best stocks for breakout. So I'll go through. So I hope you guys have been following the stocks to focus list which we provide a day prior, basically before the market starts. So stocks to focus एक हमारा मेजर फीचर है कि जहाँ पे हम ब्रेकआउट के स्टॉक्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं बिफोर द मार्केट स्टार्ट. सो यू कैन एटलीस्ट फोकस देम ऑन ब्रेकआउट as soon as the first 5 minutes, 15 minutes, या जब भी वो breakout दे, तो they are majorly focused upon red and green box structures. So if you see in those such stocks, now today HDFC Tech Mahindra was given in our stocks to focus. So certain level was given as 1030, I guess. So that we'll check. So Tech Mahindra was somewhere around by about 1030. Now what happens today? Now today, if you see, it had opened somewhere around 1033. So it's not like you need to enter directly at 1033. Wait for your price action pattern, wait for your this thing. Now today there was no adjacent red box as such. There might be some other strategy the Tech Mahindra would have generated. So basically we have coded certain strategies onto the system. कुछ strategies हमने code किए system पे और उस basis पे जब भी वो particular stock satisfy karta hai wo coded condition, that alert will be generated by the system. So these strategies which you are seeing like reversal, breakout, NY, so these are certain major good forward tested strategies which we are giving to the clients. The general ones also you can see, but that will require a good amount of technical analysis. Like you need to understand how price action works, and that way if you're trading RSI divergence, then for those guys RSI divergence which is given on 15-minute time frame, that is the best thing you can go about. But still you need to know the price action understanding and all those things. But if I am purely a new client, I don't know anything about the markets and I'm seeing these charts, then I would prefer to see the red boxes, green boxes, and the dots which are being generated during the live market. So red and green boxes I will be getting a day prior itself, but the dots I will be getting during the live market. So that is the thing I need to keep a focus upon. That is the thing I need to keep a focus upon. So basically, suppose Tech Mahindra opened today, gap up. Now, as I said, it should open near to a buy level. Now it has opened now, then it has gone down, and then it starts going up. Now, no doubt there was green dots. You could have traded and all those stuff. Now, what basically away already the price has gone up, and I'm saying it's not the case. But still, if you are getting any base violation pattern, so I had personally traded over here on breakout with my stop loss over here. So I was pretty much happy that chalo, stop loss is only 5 rupees, even if it gets triggered. So stop loss, as people said, accuracy, nowhere you will get accuracy of 100%. Be sure 70 to 75% is pretty much enough to increase your capital by 5% per month. So try to keep your targets less. No doubt markets will reward you with good if you guys are good at trailing. So if you guys are good at trailing, obviously market will reward with maximum returns at your end. But still, if you're trading, for the new guys, since I have been receiving many queries, sir, what should be the stop loss and all those things, try to keep a strict stop loss between 1% or at least the 5-minute swing low or 15-minute swing low if you are buying basically, and swing highs if you are selling. So that is the simple structures of to keep the stop loss. So if I'm trading on this breakout, I'll be keeping my stop loss over here. Now, no doubt, once there are 4 candles, green candles, there are chances of retracement. So all those also prices. So these are all price action techniques which basically with experience you'll get to know. Like 4 candles, then chances of retracement, 3 candles, chances of retracement are high. So all those things. But the main agenda is to trade. If I want to trade breakout, I can either check on aftermarket breakout strategy and momentum strategy as we had discussed earlier sessions. And we can say Tech Mahindra was in that. So basically Tech Mahindra was above somewhere around above the breakout level. So it had been sideways for some time. And if I want to trade breakout, but what happens is when the market opens gap up, all the setups get spoiled. So you need to watch out for some reversal once the gap is filled and then wait for the reversal technique to happen. So that is kind of a technical analysis understanding where it opens gap up, then it fills the gap, and then it starts sustaining above it. Then a kind of a base violation pattern makes into formation. If you are a breakout trader, I might enter here. If you are a reversal trader trading as per this, you can keep this SL, you can enter here on green dots, or once it starts going on the upper side, you can start entering over here with your swing low stop loss. So all those possibilities are there. So if I want to trade, other stock was HDFC, which was given today. Now HDFC, as I said, it has opened directly gap up. Now HDFC has opened somewhere around 2261. So HDFC has open हो गया 2261. So it was already 11 points. So अगर आप देख सकते हो कि it was 2250 which was mentioned in this thing, and it has opened around 2261. So this is not the right way to trade because already the buyers are making money. Our agenda was that it should open near our green band zone. It should open somewhere near our this thing. Our agenda was that this guy was a selling zone. It should have opened somewhere and made a Y pattern. So we'll discuss the cases of this week which gave such patterns. So these were the two SLs which were been means didn't work exactly, but it opened gap up and then it has gone down because already profit booking will kick in if it has opened way beyond our price breakout pattern basically. So this was the breakout zone, it has opened up, so it will obviously there will be a price action, there will be a profit booking taking place from that zone. So gap ups usually spoil the day. Best days for a breakout trader is when the breakout happens near to your this thing. So let the price cross your breakout zone and then give you a breakout. So that is the best thing to happen. So coming back onto the TradeClue system, when I'm logging onto my screen, so this is the charting panel which we'll be getting during the live market. Live prices will tick in. The system updates around 6 p.m. for the next day. Updates as in new strategy, the strategies gets updated, the aftermarket strategies. So if I am trying to do reversal trading, that is if I am trying to see which stocks are best for reversal, I will click on reversal after market, then I will click on reversal, then I will click on results. So I'll get some stocks for best for reversal. Now, where I need to find the reversal, how to trade those reversal. So those guys who are good with same ways, those were guys who are good with the technical analysis or technical understanding. Since past week, I had been sharing some images of breakdown and I had been sharing some images before the market starts. Like we had shared some Oro Pharma images where we were planning to trade from red band. So when the price sustains below red band and it is trying to break down as per trend line breakdown of those structures, then I'm interested to trade in such reversal patterns. So reversal patterns and again basically the trend line structures, that will be the best case scenario or the W pattern for buying. So if I want to check any reversal trades, I'll plan to trade only if there is a double bottom or either there is a trend line pattern at green band also. If I'm seeing TradeClue, I want to trade reversal, trade near the green band zones for buy side, trade near the red band zone for sell side, basically. So bands basically depicts that they were in the volume buzzer, that they had this volume in them in the past, and that is why such bands are created. So these are selling zone plus there is volume, buying zone plus there is volume. So chances of getting retracement from this zone is very high. So that is the case. So we'll discuss now. See today Adani Port, it has been traveling quite extreme. So we are trying to trade reversal only when the stock is already in the uptrend and then it has come to a red band zone. So basically see if today's stock went on the upside, again a selling has come, again a selling has come, but already 3 times the stock has stated. Now next time it will short give you a breakout on the upside and the trend will continue. So we are trying to trade now. See if I want to trade HDFC Bank, now already HDFC Bank has been in an uptrend. Okay, this is a red band. Now today what happens, it has opened above the red band. Now I need HDFC Bank to crack down below the red band and then it should sustain below the red band. That is what the sellers will be active again, and then I'll plan to go ahead, pull my trade, basically pull my trigger on this thing. So basically it should go sideways and then it should go down likewise. So I'll be trading somewhere around here and not above the red band and not in the red band. Need to go come down, sustain for few minutes and then it starts to break down. So that is how you need to trade the red and green band. So we'll go through some cases as well, this week cases as well, and we'll try pretty much understand. Now say today same way IndusInd Bank was given in. So these alerts which I'm getting, so जो ये alerts है आफ्टर मार्केट रिवर्सल हो गए, ब्रेकआउट हो गए, तो ये अलर्ट्स हमें मार्केट के पहले ही हमें शो कर देते हैं कि ये एक स्टॉक्स है फॉर रडार फॉर नेक्स्ट डे, सो एंड सो स्टॉक्स आर फॉर रडार द नेक्स्ट डे की हम ये प्लान. So if I'm seeing IndusInd Bank, I was planning IndusInd Bank in the morning to sell. So sell where I was planning to sell near the red band zone. But today what happens? The first candle itself has opened near the red band and it has come down. Now this will obviously the sellers are making money from 867. The stock has come down to 852. So already these guys are making money. So already the day's job is done. So you don't need to enter in such trades. Why? Because the risk reward won't be favorable. And I need the best risk reward to trade reversal. So only breakout trade. And if I want to trade IndusInd Bank, then see, once again it starts going down. There was a kind of a and then a breakout happened. But this is not the right way. I needed this pattern somewhere around near the red band zone. So trend line breakdown near the red band zone will work the best case scenario basically. So JSW still, now suppose the red band was here. Now suppose the red band would have been somewhere around here, then it would have been the best case scenario. Why? Because there was red dots and plus the stock has opened somewhere around here and then it has started going down. Now see, it has been down throughout the day and with red dots means there are selling pressure. So when I'm clubbing my red dots ka logic along with the red bands ka logic, so that will work the best case scenario. So these are kind of confirmation which TradeClue is giving you to pull the trigger on your trade. So basically, if I'm trading and I don't have any confirmation, then I'm basically not trading it correctly. So even if you're trading with any indicator, so I need some indications to take my trade. It's not like I just opened the market, saw any stock, just bought a stock, and then I'm into profits. I'm happy. So that is not the way, because we are doing trading since past 3-4 years, and we have to continue trading for the next couple of years. Obviously, till our still basically we'll go into algo and all the stuff. But still, if you are trading continuously for the last few years, we need to try to see, like, we have some patterns, we need to have some trade execution pattern, we need to do some EOD analysis, we need to follow some risk management, we need to maintain a trade book. So all those are kind of a proper psychology of a trader psychology kind of stuff. But to say this, if I want to trade red dots, I'll see that these red dots are appearing somewhere near multiple resistance zone. Now I have added these zones. I can see that there was max call OI, there was monthly resistance, and there was yesterday close. So there were three confirmations which I'm getting for sell. Plus there were red dots. So I have total of 4 confirmation that I need to sell. And plus, if this red band would have been somewhere around here, then it would have been a bullseye kind of structure. Like 5 confirmations I'm getting, then why I shouldn't sell in this particular stock? So this stock will have bearishness, and plus there was an extreme move. So some or the other point there will be profit booking. So we are trying to play profit booking on the reversal cases. So reversal, I'm playing profit booking. From breakout, basically we are trying to trade those stocks which have gone sideways. So if I want to trade breakout, I'll see breakout and momentum strategies basically. So those stocks which are quite sideways, I'll plan to go for breakout. Now if I see power grid, it was kind of has given a slight breakout of 1% on the upside, and it is done for the day. So even if I trade breakout over here on power grid, so now power grid was one of the stocks which had come in momentum query. So if I see power grid chart, so we'll just disable all the levels. तो अगर मुझे पावर ग्रिड में अगर ट्रेड लेना ही होता था एक दिन पहले, अगर मुझे पता है कि पावर ग्रिड का लेवल ये है ब्रेकआउट का, ठीक है, 215.15, so I'll just see that where this basically the green band, the red band is here. Okay, so it starts breaking somewhere around here, and it has made a high somewhere around here. Okay, this was the BSL line. So if I want to trade here, what will be my stop loss? If I trade power grid over here, my stop loss will be small. So as I said, my stop loss will be 5-minute swing or 15-minute swing. So those who want to go with good quantity, try to keep this as stop loss. Those who want to trade it safely can keep this as stop loss. But if I would have traded, I would have kept my stop loss nearby, because see, we like such cases where we are keeping stop losses of 5 rupees and we are gaining 15 rupees or 10 rupees. So that is kind of a 1:2 risk reward. So if even if it goes in your favor, it will be the best thing. I guess yesterday, if you had followed, we had given one REC Limited ka alert, which we had exited flat somewhere around. So this was such alert where it had ended near the red band zone, and it started over here. So alert was somewhere generated somewhere around here at 130. So alert was generated somewhere around 130, and then it did not breach. It started going up. We actually exited somewhere around here, and then it breached our SL because we had kept our SL somewhere here. Now, next point of time, what happens? The stock once again comes below the red band. Now, this is yesterday's structure, and then it starts going in the sideways. Now, if I want to trade over here, my stop loss will be very small of 30-50 paisa or around here, and in front of 50 paisa, I'm getting a good downfall. So this was the downfall which we were expecting, which might come over here, but later on it cracked down after it going once again below the red band zone. The same case which we are discussing with today's HDFC Bank reversal structure. So HDFC Bank as well, today it is sustaining above the red band zone. So now right now it is 130. So possibility of coming down is very less as markets have been positive today. But if it starts coming down below the red band, suppose it starts coming down below the red band, sustains for a few minutes, you can try to trade on the breakdown structure. With this range, you can keep the SL above the red band and you can trade somewhere around here. So this is the way I need to trade as per TradeClue. So basically this was for those who are trading as per charts and all those things. So basically हमारे plus clients ऐसे भी है कि जो directly they are interested to see the entry and stop losses. So we'll come to our positional we have started since last month. So last month say we have started this positional alerts. So the main agenda to focus upon, so we have tried to distributor focus. So earlier we used to give only the live market alerts. Now we are giving stocks to focus. So stocks to focus basically majorly focused हो गए जो हमारे normal जिसको breakout trade करना है, those who are on the screen or those who are not on the screen, they can keep a track on stocks to focus. So that this week basically we had given certain stocks. So 4th July, as we see, there was one Bandhan alert which was given as stocks to focus. So अगर बंधन भी trade करना होता basically तो एक sideways movement, so try to wait. So this was a kind of a technical trade कि जहाँ पे on daily support it is sustaining for quite some time. If I see on daily support, price was sustaining for quite some time, and then it has given a breakout, a kind of double bottom. So those who know double bottom kind of structure, so it usually gives a double bottom, break of neckline, and then resistance turning into support, which is called as change in polarity. और उसके बाद एक breakout हो गए. तो ये breakout क्यों होता है बेसिकली रेड बॉक्स से. अगर रेड बॉक्स के हिसाब से आपको अगर ट्रेड करना है तो यूपीएल वाज वन सच अलर्ट व्हिच वाज गिवन ऑन 7th July. तो ये जो अलर्ट्स है स्टॉक्स टू फोकस, दे आर गिवन टू यू गाइस अ डे प्रायर. डे प्रायर मतलब प्री मार्केट के पहले. तो मार्केट स्टार्ट होने के पहले अराउंड 7 AM और 8 AM we usually post it with the prices. So prices, so basically those who have TradeClue with them, they will be knowing which are the breakout this thing, the levels which we have, like where is the red box. So UPL was one such alert which was given yesterday. I guess it was 7th July, yes, yesterday. So yesterday agar मैं we keep on updating on our Instagram page as well as on our Twitter handle, so you can keep a track on that as well. So basically we had given this, yeah. So 672 was our buy price, which was given on 7th July morning 8 AM. So UPL, as we know, ki UPL, so it's not like we are trying to predict anything. We know that structure is good for breakout. We are giving it to the clients likewise. But the agenda is, if you have this TradeClue ID, you can directly go and see where are the green and red boxes. As I said, above the red box, I'm going to buy. Below the green box, I'm going to sell. So that is a simple concept I need to understand. तो अगर आप देखोगे कि यहाँ पे जब स्टॉक ब्रीच हो गया रेड बॉक्स के ऊपर, आई एम प्रीटी मच श्योर कि यहाँ पे स्विंग लो है. आई एम गोइंग टू keep my stop loss over a year, and then likewise I'm going to trade on my structures. So this way the breakouts will eventually happen because see these sellers are getting trapped, follow up buying will happen on your favor, so which is kind of a short covering structure. तो ये एक काइंड ऑफ स्टॉक्स टू फोकस थे जो ये वीक में आए थे. एक एक्सिस बैंक का अलर्ट आया था जो अराउंड 4th July को था. So this was red box, same way it breached over here and then it starts giving a swing low. So either you can trade as soon as the alert is breached, that is the red box is breached, or you wait for your swing low to happen. Swing low, so क्या होता है अभी, if you go more into 3 minutes 5 minutes, there was a swing low here since the chart image was not into place. So basically 3 minutes 5 minutes there was some swing low here, that's why the SLS kept somewhere around here. And plus your entry, and if it goes in your favor, it will surely shoot. And this Axis Bank has now almost reached to 676, so it was good on positional as well. So it was quite good. It has been running since then. So likewise, same ways we are also giving stocks to focus and live market alert. So if I want to trade live market alert, so जो clients basically अभी present है, जो latest added हुए हैं ये group में, demo group में, so those for them live markets alert, as in we are trying to give live market alerts in this format. So wherever, if you are a trader, surely you will be on the chart. So likewise I said ki we are posting some charts a day prior ki chalo focus this on this thing for reversal. So if I want to trade Oro Pharma, which was on reversal, so this was a day prior where we were expecting that the price action will go likewise and then it will give me a breakdown from red band zone, and the same ways which had happened during the market as well. So same ways it gave me a breakdown somewhere over here, my stop loss was here, and say it had gone down. So the agenda was my stop loss was very minute. See, even if this SL get hits, it won't be a big SL, but if it goes in your favor, if it cracks down, because see, selling comes fast, everybody knows who has been a trader, so they know that selling comes fast in the market. So because there is always a panic selling kind of scenario, kind of a gravity pull. तो बेसिकली जब भी सेलिंग आता है और आपको अगर एसएल छोटा है आपका और आपके फेवर में अगर वो स्टॉक चल जाता है और क्रैकडाउन आ जाता है मार्केट में, तो इट विल बी अ गुड रिस्क रिवॉर्ड फेवरेबल. एज आई सेड कि एक आरईसी अलर्ट था. तो सेम वेज फॉर दोज गाइज हु आर नॉट इनटू एक्टिवली ऑनटू द चार्ट्स, दे कैन कीप अ ट्रैक ऑन आवर premium group which has been there for the premium clients, and the demo group which is for a validity of 2 weeks, which you can be added onto for the live tick for the live market alert. So same ways you'll get a proper update on that particular stock, like where we say that there is a selling range, we can give it as a range or we can give it as a sell below. So sell below is basically for breakout trading. If you want to sell at 547, now see, if I'm selling at 547, my SL is 549, so around 2.6 rupees. So 2.6 points is my SL, and in favor, even if I get 5 points, so people will say, "Arey kya itna chota target dete ho?" So basically, see, never expect much from the market. Markets will reward any which ways. So even if you are playing with proper risk management, that is the crux to your trading journey, basically. So if you are trying to keep 2 rupees cash, try to calculate your trades as per percentage of return and not as per the amount. Yeah, I need 15 rupees and I need, try to see how much risk you are giving. Try to understand that how much you are giving to the market and how much in favor of that market will reward you. If you are giving 2.6 points to the market as SL, try to earn at least 2.65 points or at least 5 rupees. So that is 5 rupees as in 5 points as in it is 1:2. But if you are only earning 2.65, that is also well enough because that is 1:1 risk reward. So if market is giving you 2.65 from here on, so if I'm selling at 547, so if I'm selling at 547, so if I'll see 547 was here, 549.65 was here. Even if it goes this much into favor, this is a risk reward of 1:1.5. So that is done for the day. Even if you are saying that this is a small move, if you are position sizing it correctly, then it will be a good profit at your end as well. So that is, so once again, it starts coming onto the red band and then again, it has gone down to give you a good risk reward. Obviously, I had exited somewhere around here, but then again, it went up and then again, it had gone down. So that is the case. So it happens sometimes, but the agenda is same ways. HDFC Life, it was one alert which was given. So HDFC Life was sell in range around 567, 70, and my SL was around 72. Now you can see there was such a small SL, and in that favor, even if it cracks down 3-4 points, you are done with your risk reward. So try to play it as per it, because you are into intraday trades. Currently, markets are volatile. It is not going as per the analysis. Still, we are cracking a good risk reward. Then it's a good thing for us, because to sustain in such kind of market is the main thing. Because what happens, many retail public or many public has come post COVID scenario where markets have been just rallying. So they think that market mein bas paisa banta hai. They are not using that risk reward technique. They don't know anything about the stop losses. But the main agenda is to play it as per risk reward. That is the main crux to trade. So if you are trading such, if you are not on the screen, you can follow up to our WhatsApp group where we will be giving proper updates where you need to trade SL. The agenda is to trail SL as well, because we need to save our capital once the movement is done. So once HDFC went to 570, then it cracked down to 564. We started trailing our SL. So it went up, it cracked down somewhere around here. I'll trail my SL from here to somewhere around this swing low. So from here onwards, I'm not going to give market the actual risk I was planning to give. So that is the main agenda of trading SL. So even if you are on the screen during the live market, so live market alerts basically are for those. So जो भी actively trade कर रहा है live market में, for them is the live market alerts. So and those who are not actively trading on the live market, they can either trade on stocks to focus, जो आप बस एक alert लगा सकते हो आपके इस पे. तो basically I trade on fire. So our team basically trades on fires. We prefer fires trading platform because the user interface which we are giving on that as well is pretty much good. We are trading from the charts as well. Or if you are trading from the directly on charts, you can do that. If you're not on screen during the market hours, you can keep a track on positional basis stocks, or you can trade the stocks to focus, or you can keep a track on the alerts which are given on the WhatsApp group. So जो भी clients newly added है, try to see that you are there in the WhatsApp group, the demo WhatsApp group, basically, so that validity is around 2 weeks, so you can keep a track of that. So IndusInd Bank was one such trade which was given in live market, which we were planning to sell somewhere around red band zone. So this was posted a day prior to all the screens, to all the groups, and same ways the next day what happens, a trend line breakdown happens. So even if I see that the red band, it opened near the red band, it starts going down, and finally it had cracked down in the last session basically in the market. So likewise, we are planning to see which are the best stocks for reversal, which are the best stocks for breakout. So reversal, if I'm planning to trade, it will be those stocks which are already going on the run. Basically, they are already in the trend, and then I'm looking for reversal. Now, coming back to the positional stuff, basically positional trades we have started giving. So the main agenda of today's session was actually positional trading. So positional trades we have started giving the alerts, and we have pretty much good. So any alert which we are deciding to give, it is already back tested earlier. So strategies have been back tested as well as forward tested. So positional trades we were forward testing for quite some time now. For 3-4 months we were forward testing, and we have started coming up with the positional trades. So positional trades, basically the alerts which were giving were these somewhere. So those guys who are not into intraday trading, or those who are not trying to give time, those who don't get time for intraday trading, they can directly go for the positionals as well. See, even if you invest certain amount, or even if you go with a certain risk, so it's not like I need to go with 5,000. I can go with a risk of 500 or 1,000, but the agenda is to increase your capital, the risk, the basically the return on investment. So the main agenda of positional trading will be the return on investment. So suppose I'm investing 10,000 rupees in a particular trade, and even though on that regard, so even if I'm investing 10,000 on a particular trade, and even if I get 4% on it, so it is kind of 10,400. So basically I'm trying to increase my capital with a proper risk budget. So if I'm trading with 10,000, try to keep a risk of 100 rupees, and likewise try to keep a risk likewise that I am increasing the risk, this thing, return on investment. Though agenda was one of such trades was Sinjin, Anup, Kajaria. So obviously it has shot up today. Indigo, KNR. So two alerts are currently into the running, basically Indigo and Sundaram Finance. So for which it had already made a high. Indigo had made a high of around 1696 or 1700 near to this thing. So we had actually traded this, but Sundaram Finance is still open. So KNR Construction, Kajaria. So such alerts are given directly into the group as of now. So these are kind of cash calls where these are non-FNO stocks as well as FNO stocks, and alerts will be coming as per the positional structures basis. So positional trades are given based on kind of volume, like if there is any volume built up and on that stock, any chart pattern is there, like double bottom, cup and handle, or kind of a breakout structure is there from consolidation. So we are planning to give it as positional trade, and with certain data points of TradeClue as well. If there is any max call OI or any daily resistance, monthly resistance is into the making. So such strategy has been created for positional, and through which the alerts will be given. Now the alerts will be given in the fashion like it will obviously be posted onto the WhatsApp group. So you can see the prior trades like Anup, which was posted. So positional somewhere around buy was around 683, stop loss was around 659. So stop losses will be somewhere in the range of 5 to 3%. So below 5% or 3%, it will be a stop loss rate. And likewise, even if you are getting a good breakout structure, like in Kajaria, the stop loss was around 3%, and the breakout has happened now around 10:30, the stock is running. So likewise, we post the positional trades onto the group. So those guys who don't have time to go and trade the intraday trades or so, basically for them we have bought this positional thing, so which will be added into the positional tracker as well. So the active alerts will come into positional tracker, where you'll be getting it going ahead once the system is developed. So likewise you'll be getting the alerts. So positional alerts, if I want to discuss, like Sinjin was such alert. Kajaria, basically it was given buy at 952. So if I try to see structure of Kajaria, so if I see Kajaria is in FNO, it is a cash call. So TradeClue basically supports around 200 to 250 stocks as of now, and future charts will be coming on from next or this quarter. Basically the update will come regarding the future charts of Nifty and Bank Nifty for index trading. So for index trading, as we had discussed earlier, we'll be using the green dots and green boxes for trading. Kajaria, if I see the structure, Kajaria is a cash call. So basically it was giving somewhere around 952 range, and it has today given a breakout of 1056. So it has already taken our second target as well. So second target was around 1050, which was been mentioned earlier. So Kajaria was given 952 on 1st of July with stop loss of 914. Now you can see the stop loss is very minimal. And if I want to invest, suppose if I want to trade Kajaria with 10,000, so I'll trade around 10 quantities or so. And likewise, I'll be keeping a now how I will keep my stop loss. Just keep an eye on Kajaria, or you can or you can create a price alert on your broker platform if it allows, and so that even if it crosses below, you'll get an email or you'll get a ping sound on your mobile, so you can just keep a track on that. But Kajaria, coming on to Kajaria was kind of, we were planning to again add up, and we had trailed the SL. So agenda is to trail the SL as well at given point of time. So it's not like always we are wasting our full capital. We will also be trailing our SL and entering into the trade. So positional was Kajaria, so it had been good. So target one was 980 to 1000, which was, I guess, taken out yesterday itself, and today it has given us 1030 to 1050 was the next target. So there was a clear uptick which was been expected in Kajaria, and obviously it has performed good today. So we had actually exited our personal trades. We had exited around 1045, and now remaining quantities there, which have been trailed to the entry price. So the thing is to keep a track. So for those guys who are not actively into the markets, I would suggest you to at least trade the positional calls which are given, so that you will be there invested with your capital with the agenda to improve your ROI. So going ahead, we will also club this positional auto alerts into your Fire's algo API, which has been created for some of the IDs and which have been started off lately now. So that will be also go. So directly the alerts will go into your Fire's ID if you are linked to our this thing AP code basically. Those guys who have opened the Fire's account, their IDs will be linked to us. And likewise, the positional alerts will also go going ahead. So we are trying to bring in that feature as well. So the agenda for positional alerts, so we'll just see more alerts which were given. So if I'm seeing the Excel sheet, you can see the TradeClue positional Excel sheet. So here I have taken a risk of 5,000. So our risk was around 5,000. And plus, if I want to trade likewise, so if even if I change this risk to 100 or 500, even if the main motive is to increase your capital from this thing with proper stop loss. So wherever I need to place a stop loss, wherever I need to trail my stop loss, that is the main feature. And likewise, we had given this past few months, and right now the two alerts which are running is Indigo. So Indigo was by around 1671, which made a high around 1700 or so, and right now it is trading, I guess, trading flat also. So now we can trail our SL because it had already gone to our target, almost near to our target, which was 1710. 1700, obviously a round figure, there will be some selling pressure at that range as well. Same ways you can trade. So basic agenda for all the clients will be, there will be 4 types of alerts which will be coming in going ahead. So basically currently we are already giving the stocks to focus for breakout structures basically before the markets, plus the live market alerts. As you can see, the live market alerts which are posted. So live market alerts majorly focus for those who are actively trading into the markets. They can either keep a track of on the WhatsApp group, or they can directly trade the alert from the charts itself. So if you know proper technical analysis, you know whatever structures are there, your levels are there, red box, green box, breakout, we had discussed earlier in the sessions. You can go through those sessions as well. Like red box, I will be buying above for the breakout. For green box, I will be selling below the breakdown basically. So red box, basically a buy above the breakout, it will happen because why? The sellers are getting trapped. The third thing which we have come is the positional alert. So just came up with the positional trades. So positional trades majorly focused on those guys who are not actively into the markets, and they can directly just trade through their phones or so. They don't need to be on the screen because taking positional trade is basically easier to trade, less of a hectic scenario where you need to keep on tracking the prices. Just create an alert at your end in your broker page terminal and start trading the positional trade. So that likewise you can keep a follow up of these alerts. Index alerts, currently the commentary we are giving with the index view, like whatever, where is the breakdown and what patterns you can follow. But going ahead, we are planning with index alert as well. Those are into kind of a forward testing sector, but we are planning to come up with the index alert, which can directly be pushed to your Fire's login as well. So that will be our next kind of update on TradeClue. But for those guys who have started trading on TradeClue, those guys who have started or who have opened their account on TradeClue for the past last week, they can start at least go and tracking these alerts. And plus, if you want to trade from your idea, try to see your stock whether they are above the red box or below the green band or like that, and try to take trades on that structure. So that will be a simple understanding for each and everyone. Now Apollo Hospital, I guess today's alert which was not triggered, we were trying to sell over here. If it sustains below, then it can give a breakdown. But already the time is around 2 p.m. So the chances of breakdown is now very low, or it might just end up the day somewhere around sideways. So I hope in today's session, the doubts regarding positional alerts and live market, which we came up basically the last week, what all alerts were given. So any query regarding that structures, like or any query regarding especially the positional alerts, which you have, you can unmute your, you can just post it in the chat box. You can just like or those new IDs which are there. Any doubts you have, like how to trade or how to keep SL, the major doubts I usually see that people don't keep SL or they don't maintain their SL or they don't trail their SL. So try to keep this SL structure in place. If I want to trade, I will be keeping my SL above the red bands. Keep the SL as a major swing low, swing high basically, and likewise you can keep a follow up of positional alerts. Try to directly trade as soon as the breakout happens. Don't try to trade once the breakout is done. Where will positional alert will show in TradeClue. So the positional alerts pop-up will also come somewhere around here, like the same as this pop-up comes, and plus it will be added into the positional tracker with the proper this thing, the prior positional alert. So we'll try to create a screen over here. So it will come during the update itself. So currently we are pushing it in the WhatsApp group directly, since the positional alerts are coming on cash charts as well. Cash chart as in those stocks which are not in FNO as of now, but still they have a good structure, good volume built up, good levels in place, good max call or max put or all those things are there. So for them, so next basically we are planning to bring those stocks as well onto TradeClue, but currently we are focusing on the Nifty FNO stocks and the Nifty 50 stocks. So mostly it will be a kind of a structures for breakout only. So like Kajaria was there for breakout. So structures like breakout will be catching those structures with good amount of data points. So those guys who are not into any group of this thing, the demo group, try to connect with me later on once the session is done. If it's available, if it's there, I'll add you to the group and you can keep a follow up of the others. So those guys who have opened their demo IDs, they can obviously connect with us. Or else any queries you have, you can connect with me later on as well. Not an issue. You can connect with me, or we have another coordinator, Piyush. You can connect with him as well. So we'll keep a follow up. You can connect over any desk. Okay, then I hope most of the things are done for this week. Let's see the next week. I hope the markets have been rallying too much. I think there will be some profit booking. So kindly we'll get good structures for reversal. Obviously, breakouts are done. See, if you see the structures last week, all the stocks to focus or majority of the stocks to focus had worked. Why? Because it was a breakout week, kind of a breakout week, because all stocks were ready for breakout after a great fall. So that was the main focus. And in such structures, if you're not are trying to trade, then obviously side markets you will be stuck. So whenever the markets have fallen, it has gone sideways, try to see those structures which are good for breakout, and you will get rewards. Now currently markets have been rallying for around 3-4 days. If you see bank nifty or nifty, it has been rallying for 3-4 days. So try to see structures which are there for reversal. So why I'm getting so many stocks for reversal query, because already the market has been into the run, stocks are there on the upper side, stocks have gone up, Reliance has gone up, gone down. Now Reliance has actually gone down due to some news, but I'll still plan to buy because it has been sustaining quite some time over the green band. So we are trying to planning to buy Reliance on the long side. Even if you try to do positional, you can keep swing trading as such. You can keep the stop loss below the green band on Reliance and you can trade, because the fall has been done kind of a sideways. But we'll see if any data point comes onto that. We'll try to push it as positional. Try to go the system might generate it as positional alert. So if system tracks Reliance, so it will be the best. Structure wise, Reliance is best, I feel so. But let's see. But currently we'll be getting next week, mostly stocks will be there for reversal. Why? Because already the markets have gone up, reversal from red zone. So try to see after market reversal, we'll try to post the structures before the market starts, like the structures like Oro Pharma or so. And try to post such structures where we can track for reversal. Like they are planning for the next day, you can go. But those guys who have the TradeClue ID, those guys who are tracking this thing, so that will be the best case scenario. Like you'll have a upper hand over it. Try to trade with proper risk reward. As I said, like 2 or 3 rupees ka risk also will give you a good reward. As I said, 2 or 3 rupees. Like if I'm trading at 570, my risk was 572.7. So likewise, 2.7 points I'm trying to give the market in favor of that. Stock falls from 570 to 564. You can see around 6 point it has given, around 5.5 point it has given. So that is 1:2. So it's not like it has only moved 5 points. So there are some clients who say that no, yeah, it has only fell by 5 points. See, even if it has fell 5 points, your risk was around 2 points. So you are getting 2.1:2. So try to play intraday trading or any even investing. You try to play it as per risk reward, nothing else. So you try to focus on your risk. If you are getting that reward well and enough, try to exit the trade. And if you're trading options, try to see that there is no theta decay as such, because sometimes what happens, we are trying to give the alert on options or this thing on options. Basically, you're trying to take options and people try to see that hero zero call is there. I'll be waiting till 3:30, then obviously your hero zero call will turn into zero because of theta decay. So that is also a major query which I've been facing in the past few weeks. So why basically where should we exit? So exit as per your risk reward. If you're risking $1,000, try to exit at least with 1,000 or 1,500, 2,000, and likewise. Don't try to keep on staying onto that trade just to expect 1:3 every time, 1:4. So that is not the case. You can expect those in positional trades. Positional trades, obviously, it can perform good because you have data in your favor, plus you have time in your favor. But with intraday trades, you need to be quick in and out. If you are getting your risk reward, try to get out of the trade. Don't try to expect much from any kind of trade. So try to trail. You'll get good amount of profits. If your trailing SL is, if your trailing psychology is good, obviously you'll gain much from the markets. So I hope we'll sign off for today. Any queries if you have, you can post it, or else we'll sign off for today and we'll meet next session, which will be next week. We'll try to discuss the alerts and cases. If there are any positional alerts given by TradeClue, we'll try to discuss on them as well. Plus, we'll be having some new IDs with us as well. So for them also that over will be done. So I hope almost we are done with today's day. Currently. So yes, for those who are trading Nifty, Bank Nifty, they can keep track of the live OI as well. Yes, it has been a sideways today. Yes, the breakout was only above. Sure, then we'll sign off for today and we'll connect back next week. Hope you have a good week.